We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does it.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Lee Brown. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth. Now at the plate, Lee Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round.
Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's 0 for 4.
Find me a barrel right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brown will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. At the plate, Lee Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
First baseman, number 44.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Come on, big guy.
Runners on the move for second. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Leading off the inning, Austin Riley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Brown is there, and he has it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee Brown. He singled his last time up. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is...
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Chicago Cubs, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Ender.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Brown is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Lee Brown. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. See you later. And that's a special home run. Lee Brown continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lee Brown, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 201 in his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the...
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brown is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in, Lee Brown. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he did.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
And he misses ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jack Pinter.
Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Riley is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Lee Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Braves 5. Striding into the box, Austin Riley.
The 3rd baseman, Austin
5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So coming to the plate, Lee Brown, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here it comes, the 3-0. There's ball 4.
Take the bait.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Atlanta, number 68, Christian.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Yu Darvish earned his 5th win of the year. Max Fried was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The victorious Chicago Cubs, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high score.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 72 for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means.
So coming to the plate, Austin Riley. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Riley.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Brown. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Inciarte is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in, Javier Baez.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready with the 0-2. Runners off for second. Hit in the air to right field. Inciarte's there. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. On a line, that's a base hit.
You're down. You're down.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good job.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Right.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
The 3-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner.
Oh, make the turn. Round
on
it.
to
Round
first,
it.
and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. In now, Alex Jackson.
Now batting, catcher, Alex.
The 1-2.
Jackson.
High in the air out to center field.
2-2-2.
Brown is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Lee Brown. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Come on, go.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And his total, currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Trace Barrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Barrera.
Hey, good one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
right, good job.
We're talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 4, Kevin Giorgio.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in,
Now
Lee Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now, Lee Brown. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And there he goes towards second. Soft grounder left side.
Get there.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Final strike for the Braves. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 today. Chicago hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tanner Roark earns his 5th winner of the year. Julio Teheran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is